Hello and welcome to CCI here in New Orleans. You are listening to the Texas Hill Country Heat home broadcast. Your starting lineup for the Heat today: Andrew Axel at keeper. Sammy Garza is going to be chasing. Tracy's going to be chasing. Mel Kite's going to be chasing. Jackson Johnson and Bailey Fields are your beaters.
Oh, this is your own.
Looks like we are going to start soon. The Heat are playing TC Frost from the cold, cold north. You'd think it would be too cold to play quad ball up there, but it's not. If you're ever in Minneapolis, go check them out. A lot of people from that Minneapolis team, MLQ team, Max Meyer, Cody Narveson. You'll know some of them, I'll know some of them. But this is a Heat broadcast. This is about them. They're our protagonists in this story. And we're looking for a beatdown today. Heat mixing things up a little bit. We haven't seen Fields and Jackson Johnson start together this weekend. They've usually been the second line. Inside sources saying, here, just trying some new things. Just trying to figure stuff out. They know what they do well. They want to see what they can improve and see what they can do better. It looks like the Heat are going to start, your Texas Hill Country Heat are going to start with dodgeball control. And the Frosts are going to start with quad ball control. Specifically Max Meyer and Cody Narveson on the run-up for the Frost. Fields and Johnson on the run-up for the Heat. And we are off for our, I believe, 3 o'clock time slot game. Axel at point for the Heat. Out wide. Nice beat there from Johnson. Axel picks it up. Kite with the ball now. Two dodgeball players over there for the Heat trying to create some space. That ball goes out from Narveson. Ooh, and a nice play there. Garza over to Tracy. Tracy finishes. Heat score. Nice possession from the Heat. Kind of a poor decision there by Narveson to throw that dodgeball. Meyer around the edge. Meyer looking getting around Fields. That's a turnover. That was a really nice play by Garza, who slows it up. We've seen Garza choose to slow down. Oh, and now on the delayed break. Wow. Great play from Garza. Garza slowing it up just enough so Johnson can take out the dodgeball player on Frost. On the delayed break, Garza attacks. It's 2-0 early for your Hill Country Heat. Hee! Johnson beat out by Narveson. Meyer up top. Out wide. Up to Goulet. Goulet looking to attack. Goulet steps. Met at the hoops by Garza. It's going to be no good. The second one is going to go through, though. Way to get big there by Garza. And Kite gets a little unlucky.
That was 33.
2010. Hee! Over to Tracy. Behind the hoops to Garza. Garza met by Narveson. Back up to Tracy. Move the ball quick. Goes over to Axtell. Frost with dodgeball control. Axtell looking to make a play. Meyer stays with him. Axtell over the hoops to Garza. Garza met by Goulet. Garza out to Kite. Kite met by a dodgeball. Kite gets the ball off to Garza. Still Goulet there. Over to Axtell. Axtell nowhere to go. Axtell now up top. Axtell trying to get around Meyer. Does get around Meyer. Passed off twice now. Back to Meyer. Behind to Garza. Garza around the hoops. Back up to Axtell. We've heard this one before. Axtell shoots. Axtell's shot is no good.
.325.
We're about 3.5 minutes into this game now. Simone Aaron's on for your Hill Country Heat, replacing Axtell. Johnson and Fields do not have bludger control, dodgeball control. Swung over, met in the corner by Tracy, back up to Goulet. Narveson harried by Fields. Meyer trying to go off of beat action. Goulet trying to set a pick. Johnson makes a great beat behind the hoops to force the turnover. Ball over to Aarons. Nice defensive effort there from the Heat. Over to Bottoms. Bottoms shoots. Bottoms does not score. But Mel Kite has the ball. Gets it back up top. Nice recovery there from Kite. Over to Bottoms. Bottoms looks to attack. Rolls. That ball's going to end up kind of in no man's land. There's a... Johnson beats out... Oh, and no, there's no chase. There's no quad ball player to pick up the ball. Fields can come back into the play. Zimmett now making a move. Zimmett up top. Up to Goulet.
I think it's nice that there's a...
Over to Dickey. Dickey looks to attack. Dickey drops it off to Zimmett. Zimmett shoots. Zimmett scores over Aarons. Aaron's a great player, doesn't quite have the height advantage in that matchup.
Simmons is 39.
2-2 now, and TCQC have done a really good job of maintaining dodgeball control, and that's what's kept them around in this one. They didn't have dodgeball control. I don't know if they'd be able to hang, but it is Taylor Tracy now in. Bottoms. Over to Spicer. Spicer back up to Bottoms. Over to Aarons. Up top. Spicer working around the hoops. Bottoms now with the ball. And a shot goes wide. Aarons asking for one more possession. Spicer at point. And looking to shoot here. That ball did get deflected in. So TCQC with a lead here early, almost 7 minutes into this game. Done a good job of maintaining dodgeball control. They don't have it now.
6:57.
Heat with dodgeball
7 minutes!
now. Up top to Bullweg. Aaron's over to Spicer. Spicer looks to reposition. The shot was on target, but it was deflected.
Christian. Middle hoop.
Frost with an early lead here.
7:26.
Over to Dickey on the wing. Now back up top to OB. O'Banner with the ball now. O'Banner looking to drive. That neither shot nor pass. Quick turnover by O'Banner. Aaron's now. Flanked by Spicer and Bullwagon Bottoms. Out wide to Spicer. Spicer back up, talk to Aaron's. Aaron's over to Bottoms. Bottoms' tip does not get through. Spicer kicks the ball off the field, slows down any potential break. Heat down, offense looking a little stagnant. Now wide to Zimmett. Zimmett goes by Bullweg. Spicer beat. O'Banner looking to score now. Takes on Aaron's, misses, goes high. Aaron's goes low, O'Banner goes high, and O'Banner goes too high over the hoops. We have a stoppage in play. Our first stoppage in play. Conversation here continues among the referees. Yeah, I think so far Heat have been a little stagnant offensively. Haven't shown a lot of creativity in the half court. And Frost have maintained bludger control and have gotten a few shots to go. And it's been kind of an ugly game so far. Unclear still what the stoppage in play was for. Still conversation. Taylor Tracy getting a lecture here from Ricky Nelson and Christian Barnes. Or at least an explanation. Dorsey now in the game for the Heat. Had a really good one a few games ago on this field. Bullweg back to Aarons. Over to Spicer, unable to control it. O'Banner looking to drive. O'Banner looking to dish. That's a goal for TCQC. Nice break there. Good passing. Spicer unable to reach the height of the pass. Dorsey with the ball now. Out to Spicer, back to Dorsey.
Excuse me, are those still shorts being used or no?
Are those? No. I mean, for this game, they're going.
Dorsey unable to score on the drive.
Okay.
We're at the 9.
That I can read with my eyes that I have. Look at me.
10:41. That's a high, Jackson.
Ball out wide.
Yeah, obviously.
Meyer going around the edge. Meyer back up top to Zimmett.
I have a question for this one trio. We had a player break their nose. Doctor cleared them to play. For his safety, we want him to wear a mask. Is that allowed?
Meyer driving. Meyer shooting. Meyer's shot is wide.
Yeah, like, do you have like a sports face?
So I believe they're giving him a mask
Yeah.
from what he told us, and so yeah, we want him to like that.
Yeah, like we generally clear those. We just want to make sure that it's like. The only thing we say is if there's parts that would actually like.
Dobleski is having a game right now.
Poor half-court offensive execution here from the Heat is really the story of the game so far. They haven't maintained bludger dominance, and they have not executed in the half-court.
You want me to run it?
If you find not to say your own team can improve it.
Yeah. All right, thank you.
Meyer with the ball in the wing.
I'm so excited to have a game with like numbers here.
12. Meyer back up to
12
Zimmett.
minutes!
Zimmett looking to shoot. Zimmett fires and scores to the top hoop. Frost up 50-20. And we've got a timeout here by the Heat, who probably need one. It has been uninspiring from them in the half court in particular. Too many wasted possessions. Not really a lot going on.
Chase.
They're going to talk this one out.
The time is 12:17.
We're 12-17 into this game. Still plenty of time to turn things around.
Is this splash just on the field?
Yeah, this is obviously isn't the Heat we're used to. We're used to them dominating bludgeoning, dominating dodgeball game and getting into transition. 30 seconds! Different style.
Yeah.
Maybe something that we're just working on. Has not been inspiring so far. We'll see how it continues in a minute here on your Heat broadcast from CCI.
15 seconds!
New Orleans, Louisiana. Roll Tide.
World side. Oh, I don't know if you can say that in Texas Hill Country, Heat Country.
No, I disagree. Because if you get like legally tackle me, you punch in the face. That's not what I meant. I meant like an action that they're already. Yeah. Yeah.
You want to sit back here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Would you like any
Josh,
Benta?
actually, can I switch chairs?
Sure.
Ooh.
In fact, please.
I'll stand over there. I have a job.
And we are off
I will
again.
be the main character of every event.
TC Frost up 50-20 on your Hill Country Heat.
Oh, I don't. Thank you.
Do you want me on color?
No. If I'm gonna sit, that's how.
And that's a goal there for the Heat
What am I, a
right off the
doll?
break. Whatever they said in that team talk seems to have helped.
Inspirational.
Meyer, hit the ball at the right.
Oh, additional option. I might shower
I'll make David toast.
Switched over to the left.
Yeah.
Over Schwartz.
Graduate that way.
Schwartz has options. Cole keep defense in front of her. Meyer mishandles the ball. Defense rotates over. Meyer looking to beat Axtell. Meyer still looking to beat Axtell. And a little push shot goes through for Max Meyer, 60-30. TC Frost. Dorsey now with the ball. Over to Tracy.
But you need
Back to Dorsey.
white headbands.
Not really making moves so much, just trying to get the ball over to Axel. Axel now.
Color with your headbands or your headbands.
Axel
I
still.
never tried.
Axel over to Kai, who backs it back out, back over to Axel. Meyer really working hard on Axel. Meyer, great tackle there. That's going to be a turnover. Nice play there by Max Meyer to tackle Axel. Now goes in transition. Only has Dorsey and Kite to beat. Goes around Dorsey. 70-30 Frost.
He has the most fullest of those, yeah.
$14.30.
14:30.
Stoppage in play.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, where's she at? Right here.
Max Meyer took some kind of shot and is bleeding. They're cleaning it up now. Play continues now. We're to Tracy. Tracy back out to Axel. Axel looking, firing. Garza behind. His hand. We're at the 15-minute for the Heat. It's now down 40. Over to Goulet. Goulet taking on Kai. Axel coming to help. Shot. Gets deflected. Rebound. Able to get it. Goulet. No good.
It's drastic improvement. No one's gonna punch him.
Aaron's back in. Garza back in. Aaron's with the ball on the wing.
16 minutes.
Fires gets swallowed up. Shot harshly rejected, but right back to Kite. And that hoop is down now.
17 minutes!
And Garza's going to step through everybody and miss the shot. Now 2 hoops are down.
Excuse me, you guys know who the flag runner for this game is?
Chase. He's over
And
there.
we have a stoppage in play here.
Ball pump right here.
He's a big boy in the,
Oh, that's
in the
the
purple
sheep.
shirt. He's been
Thank you.
snitching. He's been snitching all day.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
You go. Catching strays.
Ball pump.
I can't believe no one likes the bonus grip ball.
I know, right?
Dude, I love that ball.
So during that game earlier, I kept looking down and like, huh, we got a ball just like that at home. But yeah. Then I figured it out. I solved that this game as well.
And we're off again here. O'Banner with the ball. 70-30 Frost over your Hill Country Heat. 17 minutes into this game. Schwartz looking to shoot. Schwartz steps through the defense very easily, gets beat before. That goal went through, so thank God she was beat before. Spicer back on the pitch for the Heat, streaking down the left side. Garza looks right, Tracy gets beat.
17-20.
17:20.
We'll give another one at 18.
Perfect.
19 minutes! Perfect.
That's not us.
Up to Schwartz.
19 minutes, 10-2.
That shot blocked by Garza, able to corral it.
I'm so sorry.
Athletic ability.
Bullweg, Johnson, Fields, all on. Garza with quad ball control. Spicer behind the hoops. Bullweg, Garza. Garza shoots. Blocked.
1950. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last possession.
And the ball went over the fence and back into play. It's going to be Heat ball. Dodgeball control with Frost.
11 to 30. Black
11:30. Okay, okay. Yeah. How you doing? I'm good.
We such a cool roster something. You could say live. Everyone's so playing.
It's so fun watching that play, honestly.
Do you want my sunglasses?
Bullweg's pass gets intercepted. It was intended for Garza. The half-court offense has not looked very good for the Heat today, or at least this game. Have been able to create transition opportunities. Goulet with the quad ball. Hidden behind the back. Now comes out.
19 minutes!
Back over to Goulet. Goulet shoots too high. OB the first to the rebound. That's a goal for the Frost.
19-20.
I remember it well.
Ball up top with the Heat.
19:45.
Alright. 10-second countdown.
Got you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 minutes!
All right, that's just going to be the last possession of the half. A very forgettable half for the Heat. Aarons looks to shoot. It was a pass. It went well wide. That's going to be the last possession of the half. Nothing really working in the half court for the Heat. Unable to create dodgeball dominance. We'll see if they can change things up when the flag runner comes on grounds.
Frost has never beaten Heat before, so.
It's always the back of your head.
Well, it's just the left side. Are those gators?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Earrings?
That's why I did the staircase. Gotta get the even. You should do a video circuit. People would love it. Yeah. Yeah.
I need the driver screen.
Yeah, get that. Get it down. Follow.
For next year, we'll have the budget for a full dolly for. Yeah.
Yeah. Not only that, not only a dolly, but only follow leaders. The people will love it. Anytime the snitch comes in, cut away.
Right.
Christian, you need a whistle?
Fingers! Ooh.
Yeah, exactly.
15 seconds.
Christian. Crawling together. Thank you.
It's not. You're doing a really good
but I mean thank you. Thank you. Like truly.
Hey, we couldn't have done it without you.
Like truly.
We are back in the second half. The flag runner will be on the grounds after the first 10 seconds.
Kids helping, we're aggressive. I love it.
Tracy Frost with dodgeball control and with the quad ball.
Alright, we'll count you down from 10.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single release.
It will be Eric Reyes and Dan
That
Devine.
was a pulse.
So much earlier before we had these
Relay with the quad ball. What is in it? It's in the shifty. Bottoms comes up with a nice strip. Aaron's not with the ball. Probably looking to take his time and try to give Reyes time. Aaron's now sizing up the opposition. Over the bottoms. Pick there. Aaron's back.
Oh, he's saluting him.
And that does go through. And Aaron squeaks one through for the good guys.
Hit them, so it
As the Heat score within 4. Our set score will be 140.
Gosh, going. No turf, fences.
OB with the pass behind him.
Oh, Bailey.
Ball through the hoop.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Jordan, what's your number?
Yeah.
Tracy's shot no good. Garza comes up with a loose ball up top. Garza spins past one.
She's in the green chair. To the right. Miguel, to the right.
Back to Garza. Garza over to Kite. Kite runs it back up top. Still might shoot. Chooses not to. Axel looking for an option. Taylor Tracy, or Tracy with the Jenna Tracy with the pick that leads to the goal. Nice pick there by Jenna Tracy. Score one for the good guys. Go Heat. It's Dorsey now in it at flag runner. Max Meyer looking to make a move. Max Meyer goes around the hoops, gets a little push from Goulet. Max Meyer's shot goes through. $150 here. Set score 140.
140.
Over to Tracy. Back up to Garza. Garza. Axtell. Garza. Have a stoppage in play.
Yes, sir. I think he just had.
Score 140.
He kept going.
Looks like Dorsey came up with it for the Heat. Big catch here.
On this. So just drop.
Big catch here for the Heat. Set score 140. TCQC 100. Heat 85. Gets them back in this game just a little bit.
I don't know why I even did it because after so I pumped and then I was like
Timeout here.
Flat. And then I was like, you know what? I better keep going.
Is that a timeout?
Yep. Timeout, team.
Yeah, I got him. Thank you.
I was
No
giving
way.
other secrets.
Hey,
Don't worry about that.
Phantom Mel, do you know where Doc is?
He was here until
Okay.
Did you move from Chicago?
No, well, technically, for like a month.
Okay. But you were in Chicago. Yeah. Now you're back to wherever you previously were?
I was in Chicago. Back to just for a month. Back to
30 seconds!
Yes, I know.
Very good. Oh, thanks, guys.
10 seconds!
On the restart here, Heat starting with the quad ball with a chance to make it after a pretty abysmal first half. They've matched TC Frost in the quad ball game and were able to come up with the flag grab. Garza now. Back to Tracy. Up to Aarons. Taylor Tracy trying to make a move in the dodgeball game. Meyer gets shed by Aarons. Out to Mel Kite, who has room to attack. Mel Kite fires. It's blocked. Meyer up top. There's a stoppage. Yellow card for Taylor Yellow card for Taylor Tracy on contact from behind.
7-3 illegal contact?
So probably might lead to a quick score.
You have the time for yeah.
Cucciarelli looking to meet the ball. It was a pass that hit the base of the hoop, and a turnover here by the Frost are going to give. I think Aarons was beat. No, inside the keeper zone, so it does not count.
No dice. I think I saw one of them talking about Tyler over there. Neither of them are there anymore.
Turnover here by the Heat, giving the ball back to Meyer. Narvison beats out Kite. Meyer over. Out to Goulet. Goulet scores over Kite. 111-85 Frost. Set score 140.
What's his number? What's their number, Goulet?
Now I'm I need to know.
Aarons with the ball. Over to Kite. Kite with a long pass to Tracy gets beat out. Goulet with the ball again. Goulet scores again. And after cutting it down to 2, the Heat coming up empty on a couple of possessions, allowing Frost to get away again.
Yeah, we're constant. It's first
Ball over, another night doesn't find its target. Meyer now coming back up the field. Meyer up to Carlson. Carlson looking to fire. Carlson passes. That is blocked.
No problem.
That's gonna be Goulet who comes up with it. It looks like.
No, don't engage. Don't try to get the little
That's that great education.
Is Josh standing behind?
Referees resetting the hoops. We're restarting here, set score 140. Carlson with the quad ball. TCQC looking for a famous win here if they can close this one out. Dorsey now with the ball, finds Aarons.
Sorry, don't want to be that person, but I agree.
Kite looking to close on the turnover. Bolweg comes up with the quad ball again. Bolweg looking for options over to Dorsey. Created space, nicely done. That's from behind. It's not going to get called. Aarons takes it, dodges one, gets met by Carlson. We've got, I mean,
He's around the
there's no advantage, so there will be a foul called here. It looks like Aarons is hurt. Hurt.
Oh, yeah, she said that.
Breathing hard.
It's sort of like Hunger Games-ish, but
Looks fine.
so it's like
Was writhing around. That's going to be a yellow card for Carlson for the hit.
complex historical.
We also
So apparently they're holding
Having them fighting bits to death for like entertainment.
It's the
Yeah.
same thing.
I just started reading about it on the way here.
I don't get it. I don't get why you should
I did.
Ball back out to Dorsey. Sizing up Meyer. Attacks Meyer. Goes through Meyer. Does drop the ball though. Goulet coming back the other way. Goulet looking to attack.
Yeah.
Still down one.
Yeah. We don't know yet because no one has announced the ones up by us. But we are going to try to get them in one or two others. So we'll keep you guys posted. And obviously, like, they're internationals. Like,
Carlson, 30 seconds.
If they qualify for competitive, we're going to have to make competitive.
Meyer over on the
But if they
wing.
don't, like, they're
Met
gonna
by
go-
Spicer.
I got 20 more seconds, y'all.
Especially being here today,
Shot. Good.
Carlson in 10.
They're like taking a
Next goal wins for TCQC.
3, 2, 1. You're good. Out of jail.
Score 130-85. And Dorsey puts that one away for the Heat. Meyer looking to finish this game. Meyer misses.
Oh, yeah. They both need to be adjusted.
Little. Nate down.
And do you see who scored that last goal for Fox? I got it. It was 48?
Famous TCQC closing in on a famous win here. Pretty anemic game from the Heat. They were a little bit better in the second half, and the snitch, the flag runner grab, helps the scoreline quite a bit. Up to Reyes.
Yeah, I mean, they played well. But I'm still winning.
Over to Spicer. Spicer back to Reyes.
Hang on.
Goes around Meyer.
Oh, okay.
Nice move there. Doesn't end in points. Hits the base of the goal. Nice play there from Johnson. Johnson with the beat. Axtell finishes this time.
Oh, baby.
Bottom's now in for Reyes. Set score 140. He'd have to hold here if they want to stay in this one. They want to keep the game going. Dodgeball control for Frost. Over to Subzak. Ball over to OB. OB up top to Meyer. TC looking to drive. Shot. Goal. Goal. And that is your game. Frost beat Heat for the first time here down in New Orleans. Score 140-105. And we'll be right back with another game soon.
right, everybody, Crescent City Invitational back to you live from New Orleans, Louisiana. We've got the last game before the semifinals. And on one side, we've got Twin Cities Quad Ball Club, who has really exceeded expectations throughout today, with big wins against Pandas, recently winning against Texas Hill Country Heat. And on the other, we have DCQC, who at this point are playing to do a favor for their Texan friends. If DCQC prevails here, Heat will be in the bracket. So let's see how TCQC starts off here. They've got some great quad ball players, Joe Goulet, Max Meyer, and a great deep beating core. So I'm expecting TCQC to get off to a flying start early on. Starting lines just being put out.
Light should come on soon. I hope.
I will say that's fine.
I'm so ready to go.
Yes. Yes. That's a great question. Yes, we are saying.
40 and 55.
For TC,
One is
we have
Short
Joe
sleeve.
Goulet and Max Meyer both in the starting line.
Short sleeve is 40. The long sleeve hoodie is 55.
For DC,
Yep. With the
Sheridan,
pocket.
Koretsky, Nipple.
So, but Josh is willing. If you want to buy more than one, just talk to Josh. He'll hook you up.
Seems like
we got.
Hey, that's too
still deciding who's going to get control
That's not what she said.
on the start. And it looks like
What about this one?
Twin Cities are going to have the quad ball.
Is this one? Is this one okay? This one's a bit. This one's long.
That was good. It's a little too long.
It's a straight tube, I'll take it.
Oh, hey, hold on to that one.
I don't think.
Well, we have this one right here.
Oh, we have it somewhere with all the rights.
Just slightly short. Don't let the secrets happen.
So it looks like it'll be Narvison and Curry against the DC beater duo of Koretsky and a Burgess.
Does he even need the mask?
DC will indeed start with control. And their beaters are really going to need to step up here because the chaser attack of Twin Cities has been absolutely lethal so far today. Pandas and Heat both unable to contain them.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Yeah. The reason initially is because the mask is like material.
Like we do like
At least I think we switched.
Still a discussion with our header referee. About to get brooms up in just a moment. Off we go. Twin Cities playing for their spot in the semifinals of the Crescent City Invitational. DCQC looking to spoil their run today. Burgess already playing up high, facing off with Narvison. Burgess is looking for the engage. Misses, ball all the way back to Carlson. Behind hoops to Meyer. Meyer searching for the shot, getting it through. First blood to Twin Cities.
Who scored that?
That was TCQ's loss.
No, what number?
Ball way behind troops to Rarden. Over to Stone. Fighting Sheridan. Sheridan, fancy feet. Can't get past Meyer. Sheridan trying again. Not given any space by the Frost. And they slow down. The Frost defense has been very stout today. A key component of their wins. Corrett's going for the 1.5 play. Goulet first to the loose pass. So Twin Cities with the stop. 1-0 if you're joining us in the early going. Twin Cities leading DCQC. It's Max Meyer who's been so dynamic for them today. On both sides of the ball. Meyer has had a field day. On cue, getting past Stone. Meyer shooting, Meyer scoring.
What number was that?
Here we go, Frost!
Meyer defending Sheridan. Back up to Stone. TCQC operating with dodgeball control on defense. In the hands of Curry and Narveson. Playing it very slow. Narveson, the pump fake. Getting Burge to throw back. This might be an opening for a press. Over to Sheridan, who dodges the beat, spinning and taken down. Oh, and looks like
Called a cramp.
looks like a cramp here.
We have someone over here.
It's been a long day. A lot of players now finally feeling the effects of fatigue from playing starting this morning, I believe at 8 a.m.
Black over here, being thrown off.
In the
They're
evening
just
now.
cramping.
Okay, just cramping.
So I don't know if they need salt tablets or whatever.
All right. We have Gatorade.
I was gonna say, I don't-
Or someone from whatever team. TCQC.
These are out.
Oh, those are out? Okay.
TC player able to be helped off the field,
They have pickle juice.
Oh, this is the same guy. Yeah, he
downing
has
some pickle juice, a big remedy for cramps. And we're about ready to go again.
7 minutes.
Here we go on the restart. TCQC has held control for a majority of the early going, and they've been able to use that to create lanes for Max Meyer to get in and score. Here comes Meyer yet again, finding the dish to the middle hoop, and TCQC 30 in front. Sheridan way behind to Rarden. Quickly back up, Meyer meets him. Oh, the find could not finish there. Unfortunate, bouncing off the rim and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard for DC. And Twin Cities has really controlled the pace of this game. Really not ceding space on defense and creating lanes on the other end. Let's see if they can do it again. Meyer, pass to Goulet. Goulet dodges the beat. Goulet going for the highlight reel dunk, and he jams it through. Goulet puts Twin Cities up 40-0. Goulet has had his share of highlights today. Some pretty reverses, angry finishes. Add another one up there. Joe Goulet.
Uh, 4:28.
DCQC very slow here. Back up to Mertens. A miss from Narveson is going to turn over control to DC. Back to Knippel, who's going to score. finally finding the goal for DC. So 40-10 is what we have as DC cracks the scoreboard for the first time. Meyer, who has not subbed out of this game, quickly gets the ball back.
5 minutes have
And just like that, Podolski's going to recover control for Twin Cities. The lob over the top, scoring again, Twin Cities. So this chaser offense from the Frost has not really been answered so far. And on cue, O'Banner subs on yet another offensive weapon. Merton surveying. Over to Knippel. Now some pressing from Podolski, forcing the pass behind the hoops, quickly beat out. And Twin Cities, another stop. 6 minutes in, and Twin Cities has had a stranglehold on this game. The shot is going to be good. Pass way behind to the wing. And Dickey is going to put it in. So Twin Cities 60-10. Oh, 50-10 rather.
50 to 20.
Oh.
Actually, no, that was just.
That's 60.
It's 60. It's 60. You're right.
So 60-20 is the score after some alterations.
60 to 20.
Knippel receiving the ball up top. Back behind to Mertens. Beat there from Podolski. No good. Twin Cities continuing to press their advantage here. O'Banner finding Dickey back behind the hoops to the back option, and it's going to go out of bounds. So uncharacteristic error there from the Twin Cities, but I'm sure that's going to be wiped away pretty soon. They've played very well, and so far being rewarded for their efforts. 40 goals to the good. Jump from Podolski, clear. Forcing the pass from Mertens over to Knippel behind the hoops, marked by O'Banner. Knippel is Knippel is clear, so Knippel can't dodge both, and that's going to be another turnover. That was really all initiated from that press from Podolski, forcing Mertens into the long pass. And after that, it was always optimistic for Knippel to get away from both beaters. And Knippel does make a good play there, diving on the ball, but unfortunately scooped up by O'Banner. O'Banner trying to get through, only finding Mertens. Looks like some contact, and Knippel is going to take a sub for Sheridan. Seems like our score was wrong. It is in fact 60-10. So off we go again. Mertens handling the ball for DC. Marked by Meyer and getting past him rather easily. Mertens lofting a shot, and that's just going to go out of bounds harmlessly. Twin Cities 60-10 over DCQC. As we mentioned earlier, Twin Cities looking to punch their ticket to the semifinals, but a DCQC win would put Texas Hill Country Heat in their place. So a must-win game for Twin Cities, and so far, executing very well.
9:26.
Good juke, and clear, but Mertens is all over the Twin Cities chaser, and Mertens himself is wrapped, but breaking the pressure. Mertens trying to, the stiff arm on Meyer dismisses him. Meyer gets up again, and I think is going to be called for illegal contact, but great effort on both ends as Mertens looked to have gotten past with the stiff arm, but Meyer getting up. And I think on the chase down ended up contacting from behind. So Meyer in the box, a big defensive piece for Twin Cities. And although Podolski is right there ready to tap out Mertens on the restart. So, Podolski, the monster play, tapping out Mertens, and then the beat on Sheridan. So Podolski single-handedly undoes all of the good work of Mertens and creates a turnover in the process. Bernie Burgess is on, though, and he's going to look to put a stop to Podolski in the beater game.
30 seconds, number 4. It's 10:26. Thank you.
Mertens driving, the beat is missed. Mertens' shot also misses on the second chance, finding the side option, and DCQC scores their second. Podolski finally taking a sub for Ben Schluter. Just a bit past 11 minutes in this game. Twin Cities 60, DCQC 20. Burgess is very aggressive here, going for the engagement, and Koretski's gonna clean up. Burgess going crazy in the beater game, winning engagement after engagement. Dickey is gonna score in the process, though. So just a bit of a disconnect there as Burgess was off wreaking havoc. The teardrop does not fall. Sheridan is beat, finding Mertens. Mertens shooting, no, not a shot. Another pass, finding the option on the middle hoop. And that's been the reason for DCQC's last 2 goals. Great time for Mertens, great finish. And DCQC 4 goals down now. Jump attempt from Koretski, no. That's going to turn control over to Twin Cities. It's going to be Meyer behind the hoops, finding Joe Goulet. What will Goulet do? So many tricks in his bag. The pass to Meyer. Meyer's shot, no. Stone picks it up and is beat, and Sheridan finally falls upon it. So, shot attempt there from Goulet, no, but it did seem relatively open, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him sink one of those later on today. Beat from Koretski, trying to open lane for Rardin, who dodges the beat and scores, putting it through. And just like that, it's only a 3-goal lead for Twin Cities. DCQC has gained a lot of momentum here. Joe Goulet, though, is looking to answer. Big beat by him. Oh, and Koretski unfortunately can't hit Joe Goulet with the sweet dodge. Control there to Twin Cities. That is huge. And you can't really avoid Joe Goulet. You need to make the beat on him. A good beat there, though, from Rice to clear out the Frost Chaser and put a stop to that possession. Engagement taken and won by Schluter. Rarden passing behind the hoops and a beat there from Curry. O'Banner scoops it up, but there is a beater back. Schluter is beat. Lights turning on. Rice being very aggressive, pressing O'Banner. O'Banner gets it off to Meyer. Meyer jukes past Stone. The shot from Meyer is true. So Max Meyer, 80-40, TCQC in front. And just when it looked like DC was changing the tide of things a little bit, Max Meyer shows up and sinks a mid-ranger, pushing the lead now 80-40.
I gave you that one because that's the same one you gave me last year.
Knipple looking to answer. Behind the hoops marked by O'Banner. Rarden looking for Stone. Stone is beat.
15 minutes!
And Schluter is going to make it an ambitious beat in transition. It does not come off. Rice could press here. Let's see if that happens. As Joe Goulet is noticing this, and I'd be a bit nervous if I was him, but unfortunately Lauren Curry gets back into the play quickly enough to stop that press. O'Banner with the ball, finding Goulet. It's a contested pass, scooped up by Knipple. So good press there from Rice, and Chasers cleared out by DCQC. Knipple has settled into more of an off-ball role, which is something we hadn't seen from him earlier on in the game. Let's see if this works. The Stone is now the ball handler, passing off to Rarden.
How old is this? Probably like 5 years old. Okay, yeah. So it's
Some beats being made. Knipple is clear. Rarden is going to spin past O'Banner, find Knipple again, and Knipple, through the contact from Meyer, puts it in. 80-50, DCQC pulling it back now within 3. Losing control in the process, though, and the Frost are going to come away with it in the hands of Schluter and Curry. So it really would help for them to get back control if they're going to get back into this game. And we've seen so often the Frost offense just cut through defenses with only one dodgeball.
17:02.
O'Banner. Oh, a big beat from Schluter. A shot is no good. O'Banner has it again. O'Banner wrapped by Knipple. Dishes to Goulet. Goulet shot deflected, but too strong, and that goes through. Lead is 40 again. DCQC had made a bit of a run, and they were initially down 50 goals. Just a bit closer now, but they did have some good runs where they scored back-to-back goals.
18:07.
They looked like they were surely in it. The pass to Knipple, though, is too high. Another turnover.
18:19.
18:20.
2 minutes left before the flag runner enters and the 20-minute stoppage comes, but in the meantime, should be another possession or two for these teams. Ball up top with O'Banner, out to the wing. Beat by Narveson. That might create some options here, as the Twin Cities Chaser's gonna drive and put it in on the top hoop. So
19 minutes.
the lead back at 50, and Twin Cities imposing their will. These passes behind the hoops are really being read by the Frost, as Joe Goulet is going to scoop it up and go the other way. Goulet trying to build some speed. 2 beaters in his way, and that is going to be a good hit.
1945.
And a strip from DCQC. So 19:45 is the game time, but it looks like we're gonna have a stoppage.
Oh. 1949. He said use and abuse. That's not being used or abused.
So, after the injury stoppage, here we go. We are about to reach the last possession, and DCQC, crucially, does have dodgeball control.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
20-minute mark. Twin Cities up by 50, but as we've seen in the flag runner period, a lot of things can change. They're going to be conservative with control, letting the Chasers work.
Oh, let's go!
Sheridan receiving a screen. Podolski in the chasing line. Mertens shooting, and no. Utility player Podolski showing up with the stop. And we've reached the 20-minute mark.
Set score is 150.
Set score is 160. Twin City.
It's the
Oh,
highest
okay.
rating, right?
Is it? No.
So it's 150.
Set score is 150. So we'll be back soon with the resumption of play following the 20-minute stoppage. All right. Here we are, resumption of play following the 20-minute intermission. Seekers are released. Joe Goulet out there. Stone for DCQC. And Twin Cities immediately scoring on the restart. That score is 150. Narveson posturing with Koretsky. Koretsky, the throw catch, big play from Koretsky. Sheridan looking to drive, dishes it instead. Oh, and the finish through the contact.
Wait. Was that just a goal? Okay.
Goal is good for DCQC. Stone looking to catch Tad Walters here. Burgess and Koretsky holding control, not letting Goulet anywhere close. Meanwhile, Meyer, the Euro step, no, gets it stripped. O'Banner picks it up. O'Banner, the quick feed. O'Banner finding his way to the small who can't finish. And Sheridan is gonna fall on top of it, putting an end to that possession. This might be a turnover of control. Koretsky's gonna need to beat out Narveson here. Narveson is gonna recover control. Koretsky is gonna have to do a lot on their own right now, and it looks like, oh, Burgess is gonna kick a ball way off the field, and that is gonna be, unfortunately, a dodgeball turnover. Just a tough break for Burgess, who, in an attempt to distance the ball, just booted it way off the field. So, and that would have been control for DCQC, so just a tough break. And oh, so it's, yeah, so Burgess in the box. So DCQC playing a beater down, and Koretsky only is going to be involved as the big catch there. But here comes Rardin, who's going to put it through. And just a 30-goal difference now, but Joe Goulet is having a lot of alone time with Tad Walters.
You got 35 seconds.
Joe Goulet, the dive. Joe Goulet, does he have it? I don't know. It was a very quick grab. Joe Goulet with the catch.
I did my job. Yeah, appreciate it. Look, both teams got work. Yeah. Thank you for your
Twin Cities 2 goals away now. And it does seem that that's put this game out of reach.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Here comes Meyer. Meyer wrapped and taken down. Great play from Sheridan to stop the onrushing Meyer, who has rarely been denied today. Bernie Burgess back in the game after serving that 1-minute penalty. Receives the dodgeball, gets a tap out. Back to Knipple, who was beat before. The shot no good, but Koretsky's going to recover dodgeball control out of this. So it did end up working out for DCQC. Curry back in, partnering with Narveson. Frost starting beater line in. Let's see if they can ice this game. O'Banner, back to Meyer. O'Banner is tapped out. Some pressure could be applied here. Meyer lofting a pass back behind the hoops. Shot is good. 1 goal to go for Twin Cities. golden goal now for Twin Cities. And they'll look to get a stop here and take it the other way. Operating without control, Borges back to Knipple. Borges.
Yes. I assume someone was coming.
Back behind the hoops. Not a lot of pressure being applied here from Twin Cities. Borges now looking to take on a drive, finding Knipple. Knipple backs away from Narveson, who is right on hand for the B.
Oh, I see.
Lauren Curry catches. Oh, and another catch from Rice. So back-to-back catches. A missed beat by Rice on Narveson. Knipple trying to find a lane. Can't quite make the pass, and that's going to be scooped up by Knipple on the ground. The pass behind the hoops, finding Knipple yet again, who scores. And DCQC had 3 chances there, and finally, Knipple was able to put it through.
Yeah. I
But
also have bags, but I just think it would be a wise.
I don't know if it's going to change much. Twin Cities
the last one. We have
1 goal away from the win, 1 goal away from a spot in the semifinals here at Crescent City Invitational. Pass behind hoops to Dickey. Dickey's shot is good.
Oh, we're gonna need to be.
Oh, did we break another one?
Yeah.
The hoop is broken. The goal is good. Frost punches their ticket to the semifinals. So we'll be back with some bracket play on the other side of this break. So we'll see you again in New Orleans, and it's been Shannon Ong coming to you with Twin Cities win over DCQC 155 to 80, the final. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the other side.